Yes, and so I just really just started to think about how excited I am. I'm listening to a couple of podcasts. One of them is the UC Architects, and the other one I listened to earlier was the Microsoft Cloud. I believe the UC Architects is independently owned. It's not associated with Microsoft. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I know the people who do the podcast are very well knowledge. They're knowledgeable. I mean, they are wow knowledgeable about what they're doing, and in fact, they have. I think they're partners of Microsoft actually. And the Microsoft Cloud is hosted by an actual Microsoft employee. And he's also very knowledgeable because he's like in the development stage of it. So when I look at all the features and hear about all the exciting things that are coming for Office 365 and Windows Azure, or what's now called just Azure, um, I just, Microsoft Azure or whatever it's called. Uh, I really believe that it's going to be it's an awesome thing. Making office management and document storage and office communications and document creation just so much easier. But I also wonder how would it be for anybody who's doing other things like artwork and stuff like that. In one of the podcasts, they mentioned like if you're doing some 3D modeling and you decided to send someone a file, well, why can't you do that on OneDrive and have it update there and then have access? And then I wonder, the question I have is there a way for third party developers to make their software work with Office 365 the same way that Microsoft PowerPoint, Excel, Word, and other applications do the same? And also software development, like can you use Visual Studio with Office 365 to develop software? And everybody work in collaboration. So I'm talking about more of a collaborative environment using third-party software, just like how you can use Microsoft Office 2016. If anybody has seen the announcement says that you can have online collaboration, just like you did with Word Online, Excel Online, and PowerPoint Online, and Sway Online. Well, there's no online and offline version of Sway, but in Sway, you can collaborate using actual desktop applications. So you can have 15 people working off of one document and they have Microsoft Word desktop version open. As long as it stays on SharePoint or OneDrive, you can collaborate everybody together without having to open Word Online. You can just have Microsoft Word open. And so my idea is why not these third party developers who develop software do the same with their software to work with Office 365 and OneDrive. So you go to File, Options, or something like that, and it has maybe a tab that will sign you into Office 365. It will search for any documents that you have access to, and you can collaborate live with someone else. I'm thinking like Sony Vegas. I'm thinking like Adobe Photoshop even. I kind of thought of this idea years ago where the Adobe Creative Suite, they can get with Microsoft and come up with a way to do online collaboration or collaboration with the software that's embedded in Office 365 so that they can all work together. So if I open up my Photoshop and my friend across the ocean opens up Photoshop, we can both work in Photoshop together and everything is saved in the cloud. And even so, if I by make adding the Creative Suite to the Office 365 package, it'll be an extra cost, but it will be like paying Microsoft for it. Then Microsoft pays Adobe, and vice versa. Um, I'm thinking of a way where you can purchase Adobe products off of the Microsoft Office Cloud or Microsoft Cloud and do the same collaboration that you can do with Microsoft Office and make it where. Uh, do you guys hear what I'm saying? I think that would be just an awesome thing to do, and I think Adobe should jump on that because instead of having to store these files on a local computer, everything can be stored in the cloud and you don't have to worry about, and you also have versioning. So if someone goes in there and messes up a layer or two, you can always go back a couple of versions and all the historicals are there. And you can have different versions, 2%. So, okay, what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about that? Bring it up on the Surface Hub, and everybody can look at it together, bring it up on Skype and everything else. I think that would be an excellent thing to do. If they can somehow come up with a way to cloud the Office or the Adobe Creative Suite and other softwares like it, I could think of many applications to where that could be possible. I'm not a developer, so I don't know the code, or I wouldn't know how to implement that as far as code is concerned, but I can see in my head how that can be done in a virtual sense. So I I'm thinking about the big picture here, basically, and seeing that it will definitely work. Sorry, there's no picture, but let me see. I think that's all I got to say for now. All right, so I got to get back to work, everybody. But I just want to throw this thought out, and hopefully someone will listen, and maybe in a couple years it'll be implemented. All right, peace out.